2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for the Gators, stand up and holler. What's up, everyone? KJ3 here, and it is time for the number 11 ranked Florida Gators to take on UT Martin. As we haven't played in almost 2 weeks now since we opened up the season, playing that week 0 game got heavily criticized, heavily overanalyzed, and then it seems like they forgot about us in the polls. I don't know why Michigan is still ranked number 7. They barely beat Army in Ann Arbor today. But we play Miami, and we dropped 3 spots. But, hey, that's all right, okay? Because I would rather be the team under the radar because that gives coaches another reason to keep their team humble, and it gives players another reason to have a chip on their shoulder and just prove all the critics wrong, man. Silence your critics. Silence your critics like a quarterback. Do that. Oh my goodness. If we can get everyone playing on that Felipe level of last year, the sky's the limit for this team. South Carolina already lost. Missouri already lost. Tennessee, joke. Florida State, bigger joke. Miami, beat them. I mean, like, it's Georgia, y'all. Is Georgia. Georgia is our path to Atlanta. It really is. I said before this season officially began that my expectations are for this team to get to Atlanta. And you know what? After week 1, we took care of business. A lot of teams in our conference didn't. Yes, they weren't conference games, but it gave us a glimpse. I thought Mizzou would look a lot better with Kelly Bryant. To be honest, that late road game at Mizzou is going to be tough. So I have one eye on Mizzou. And you know what? I see them as a challenger, but, man, Kelly Bryant did not look good at all. He did not look good at all. So we'll see what they do for the rest of the year. But, man, we know Georgia is the team that we got to get past. Georgia's the standard in the East right now. They're Alabama East, you know? Shoot, Clemson's ACC Bama. And then Bama is, SEC Bama. So, anyways, Florida kicking off, deferring, getting the ball at half. Let's go. Love those orange end zones. So glad we went to the orange end zones officially. One of the best things we've done since putting the Gatorhead logo at midfield instead of that F. Let's make that field look even cooler. Steve Spurrier Field at Ben Griffin Stadium. So what is up, Hardwire, man? I told you I would be live streaming this game earlier. Yeah, I actually have not seen much of Georgia this year, so they're not. My buddy said they were not impressive week 1, but you know what? No one really looks good week 1. Auburn looked like, world beaters, but I guarantee you by the time we play Auburn in October, they're going to have at least 2 losses. They're in the SEC West. There we go. UT Martin, first play. Defense. Let's see what Todd Grantham dials up, man. 10 sacks. 10. Oh, my goodness. Jonathan Greener already. Sean Davis with the tackle in the backfield. Second down. 10 sacks, 16 tackles for loss against Miami. Like, I looked it up, by the way. I couldn't find one game where we had more than 7 sacks since the 2006 season. 10 sacks, y'all. 10. How did that go so overlooked? Yes, Miami's offensive line had 3 people that never started a game before, 2 being freshmen. Still, 10 sacks. Five-yard loss, 2nd and 15. Take the jet sweep, and about a 2-yard run up the middle. Oh, good. Grenard and Zuniga. I'll tell you what, C.J. Henderson once again last week, just like he did against Michigan and saved that touchdown catch against Tyreek Black, where he got his arm in there. He did the same thing and disrupted a touchdown catch. CJ Henderson is going to be one of the top corners off the board in the draft, this coming draft. Okay, if he's not the first corner. I mean, shoot, even Mel Kiper Jr. and Adam Scheffner, even those guys got CJ Henderson high on their draft board. So it's not just us. It's not just the SEC. That dude's legit. It's pretty bad whenever you look at a corner and you say, oh, the one thing that he is worst at is run support. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, I'd rather have someone who has no weaknesses, but run support, like, yeah, that can be worked on. If his passing game's on point, that's a corner I want, all right? I want that no-fly zone, man. That incomplete. Show him what DBU's all about. Desmond Howard on College Game Day trying to say Texas DBU. Texas wearing prove who the real DBU t-shirts and warm-ups. Like, y'all, LSU ain't even DBU. It's Florida. We all know this. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Florida's DBU.
Get the shave you've been waiting for. Gillette Skin Guard.
Anyways, y'all, go ahead, give me a shout out. Where are you watching from? How long you been a Gator fan? What's your favorite Gator memory? Favorite Gator moment? How many times you been to the swamp? Let me know what y'all thinking. Yeah, get in here, Gator Nation. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for at least 2 hours. I will be here throughout all of halftime. DBU all the way. You are right, my friend. You are right. You saw me my stream last week, wore that "You sucks to be you" t-shirt. I love that shirt. Oh my goodness. Watching from England. Man, Gator Nation represent 2 countries right now. What up? Gator fans since 1895. Man, where's your time machine at?
Med Plus Care Sport Care rehydrates and strengthens skin. Are you ready for all the football?
Oh, it's always great to be a Florida Gator, man, in all kinds of weather. In all kinds of weather. Gator fans since 99. Gator fans since 90 since birth. As we are coming back to the game, my goodness, look how good that stadium looks with those orange end zones. The swamp got sexy. Watching here in the hospital. Oh man, I'm sorry you're in the hospital. Don't worry, the Gators gonna give you a nice, easy dub. So hopefully that'll make you feel better. I'm sorry you're in the hospital though. I guarantee we'll see Emory. We'll see a lot of the guys. I really hope we see Jacob Copeland. I heard a lot about him in training practice, in training camp, fall camp. Man, I heard a lot about Jacob Copeland, but we did not see him during the Miami. Guys, look at our defense, man. Jeremiah Moon. You can't. Our defensive ends their defensive line just flies, man. They're so physical. They're flying. They're everywhere. 4th and 15. We backed them up 5 yards, y'all. They have -5 yards of offense. Bad punt. Got the ball right at midfield. Fred Swain. All right. Let's go, Felipe. Let's go, LP Deuce Deuce. Let's go, wide receivers. There's so many. I just can't count them all right now. And for anyone who doubts Felipe Franks, posted a video earlier today. Go check it out. Felipe is the guy.
This is QBU. And you're in the 3 Heisman Trophy winning statues out in front of this stadium. The expectations.
Dan's saying it's QBU. We DBU and QBU. This is ESPNU. All right, first snap, play action. Felipe rolling right, dumps it off Kyle Pitts. Nice 5-yard, 4-yard gain. I want to see some Keon Zipper too, tight end. Redshirt junior from Crawfordville, Central Florida. Quick screen. Tony. Come on, Tony. Tony, come on. What you doing? Okay. Oh, you got a yard. How did he manage to get positive yardage out of that? Woo. There's a reason why I call him Spark Plug, man. He's a spark plug for the offense. Makes a lot of turns something that looks like nothing into a lot. Yeah, Kroll did miss a lot of blocks, man. He did. Kroll's so versatile. I really wish we would use him more, but he needs to step up and actually play it, though. There you go, P. Ryan. Kroll had a nice block there. I watched him. LP Deuce Deuce. $56, Delance. Delance. Okay. I was wondering who 56 was earlier. Play action. Quick out. And Jefferson, 9 yards. Liking the way the offense, moving the ball. You know what? Run, pass, quick screen. Getting into a rhythm.
Jefferson sees season numbers from last year and 1 catch first game of the season for Florida.
Second one. Ball 25. Already in field goal range. Hand off to Ryan. First down. Sorry, I can't move it any closer than that. I got it stationary. And the first drive is all about just getting your quarterback calm, getting your offense calm, getting them into a nice rhythm, drive the field, get some first downs, move the chains, get some points on the board. Another quick screen to Tony. Tony gains about 5-6 yards. I'm liking that we're going out of our way to give Tony the ball right now. He needs at least 3-4 touches a game. I mean, that guy is so explosive. He makes something out of nothing. Like, he needs the ball. Like to see Tony take some Wildcat reps. Not a fan of the Wildcat, but with Tony back there, he can throw it too. Piron, oh, he's got room. Piron just short. 3rd and 1. Yeah, I mean, that's a good game plan to have against a weak opponent, you know. Just want to get the kinks all out, you know, execute. Don't have any sloppy penalties. All about execution, you know. You practice all week long to execute on game day. Yeah, I think EJ plays. EJ will play in the second half. This is one of those games, I mean. Oh, Pitts fell down. The turf monster. Kyle Pitts, the turf monster, man. Gotta watch out for that guy. Gotta bring McPherson out now. Man, that was a first down, possibly a touchdown. The critics will put that on Felipe for somehow. You know. Snap, hold, kick. 3-0 Gators. And it's McPherson, not McPherson. It wasn't Frank's fault. That was a perfect pass. All right. Go ahead. Try to criticize Felipe for that one, guys. All right. 3-0. First opening drive. We got points on the board. Yes, rather have a touchdown, but we got points on the board.
Not a trace of Dr. Pepper. Look what you're doing to her. Dr. Pepper, the official.
See, you guys get it. You guys get why the camera's there and why the TV's there. Thank you.
Shirts now 4 for $125. Designer suits starting at $249.99. Plus take 50% off almost everything else. Only in Men's Warehouse.
When your V-neck looks more like a U-neck, that's when you know.
So, what's everyone think about? I know this is crazy, all right? The last stream I did during the Miami games when Andrew Luck announced his retirement. And today, Antonio Brown. Where to begin with him? Where do you begin with Antonio Brown? He just stupided his way out of almost $30 million guaranteed in his contract. And now he's with Tom Brady, a new, freshly reinstated Josh Gordon, and Julian Edelman. Y'all know me. I'm not a Patriots fan. But, like, that's so shady for Antonio to do that, and then for him to go to the team that I dislike the most. I think I dislike Antonio Brown more than I dislike Tom Brady. I think Antonio has taken the top spot on my most disliked NFL player list. I mean, like, I'm glad. But man, like, can someone explain to me why he would want to get out of that contract that he just signed up with the Steelers? He's got problems. Whether he's already suffering conditions from CTE, from hits to the head, I don't know. Guy's acting like a whack job right now. That's a lot of money he just turned down. And he's getting what, 15 mil from the Patriots, 9 mil guaranteed with the rest pretty much in incentives. Like, come on, man. Wouldn't even show up to camp one day. Anyways, enough about the NFL and Antonio. I don't know why he took that out of the end zone. They have the ball inside the 10. Have a chance to get a safety here now. I don't care if that's the reason why you don't like Oakland, man. That is just, I have no respect for people who want to do business that way. Like, yeah, I know players shouldn't have loyalty to a team. But, man, if you get traded there, at least show up to training camp. You know, you had frostbite in the offseason and didn't even let them know. Crazy. Anyways, Gators taking defense for the second time. They got the ball at the 9-yard line because they unwisely took it out of the end zone on a McPherson kick. Never take it out of the end zone on a McPherson kick. No, come on, guys. Chester Kimbrough. I told you guys I've been hearing about him a lot. I believe a couple videos ago I said that I've been hearing a lot about him. True freshman. Wish it was Chris Steele, but Chester Kimbrough, y'all. Remember the name. Second and 2. Another halfback dive, faking the jet sweep. He may have gotten the first. I don't know. Got stood up right at the line, didn't he? Yeah, we have best academics, top to bottom, all around. Track, swimming. Come on, we're untouched in those categories. Actually, maybe Oregon and track. Okay, but swimming, no one's got us in swimming. Playing physical. Trey Dean, Sean Davis with that hit. I'm liking the physicality. Like, yes, these guys aren't as talented as Miami, but I'm liking that we're wrapping up and tackling. Oh, my goodness, was tackling an issue in the Miami game. Hand off for a couple yards.
Third down short. When we talked about the third down percentage, how good this defense is, I asked Tom Graham about it. He said, always on third down, one of his safeties, lets the entire defensive unit know the distance.
As good as the TV picture's going to get, guys. I'm sorry, I can't get any closer. Third and 3. 6:19 left in the first quarter. There's Kimbrough, number 25. QB draw, you got the first. Come on, guys.
Great call. They're going to fake the screen to the right. Quarterback draw. The tight end Adam Dial there comes out in front.
I haven't seen number 2 yet. Is Brad Stewart playing this game? Anyone know?
First down for the Skyhawks.
First down from the 35. Handoff left. The moon is there with the stop. No gain. Slayton and Moon. Combined tackle.
Get that outside on free, gets to the ball carrier for the tackle.
Hey, this isn't quite the setup that I wanted, but it's getting better. It's better since it's better in the Miami game. Don't worry, it'll be better next week. Screen. Tapping at the line of scrimmage. Got a couple yards. Stewart's still suspended. Man, I'd like to see number 2 back there, but at least Sean Davis, Steiner, Taylor getting playing time. Third and 9. Come on, Gators. Get the stop. Now we got pressure. And he will be short of the first. 3 yards short. 4th and 3. He's got a punt. Hey, Houston put a good hit on the quarterback.
About 2.5 yards short of the first down.
They're not going for it, are they? Oh, yes, they are. Going for it on 4th. Needs to get to the 45. Oh, he's punting now. Time use another timeout. It looked like there the quarterback took an extra drop back. Looked like he was just going to pooch kick it, but they decided to burn timeout. The game's on ESPNU, for anyone who is wondering. But if you're watching on here, the game is on KJ3 Reaction.
Skin guard has a guard between the blades that helps protect skin.
No, I can't. Sorry.
The Gillette skin guard.
Actually, I can, but I can't. What is ESPNU? It is a TV channel on ESPN. Oh man, don't you love sarcasm? I'm.
Shrimp, yeah. Red Lobster
I mean,
shrimp is back for just $15.99. Get all the shrimp you want.
Hey, I try, man. I try.
Savory grilled teriyaki shrimp, classic.
Oh
shrimp,
my goodness.
Red Lobster's endless shrimp is $15.99. A lot of people say, "I believe it when I see it."
Tulane's beating Auburn. You know what? I saw that spread and that line, and I did not think that Auburn would cover. I think it was what 17.5. With after that last second victory over Oregon last week, which was a great game to watch, but it's kind of hard to beat a lower tier team after you get up and you play that 1 week. So
names matter. Your name, the name you've made for yourself, and the name of the company you represent.
Kyle Trash should play. Yeah, you know, you haven't really heard much about Kyle Trash since he hurt himself late last year. Really haven't.
Right, the first time.
Be nice for him to play, but you know what? If you want to give EJ some reps, you can't really have Kyle Trask getting reps too, unfortunately. Speaking of quarterbacks, Dan Mullen went to go see Anthony Richardson, who is on campus in the swamp watching this game. And, man, Richardson threw a bomb that was called back because of an interference or some holding or some sort of call. Got held back, but that touchdown pass landed right in front of where Mullen was standing, and woo, Dan Mullen had a big old smile on his face. Like, Anthony Richardson, y'all. Anthony Richardson is going to be a great quarterback for us. Back before Jalen Jones did Jalen Jones dumb, stupid things, out of Emory, Jalen, and Richardson, I was the most excited about Richardson getting on campus, even though he was the youngest. And get the ball around the 20. They wound up punting, not going for it. Let's go, Felipe. Well, that Hurricane Dorian was a crazy storm, wasn't it? 1st and 10. And off B. Ryan. Yeah, it's back to line scrimmage. Nothing doing there. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still in the first quarter. Second and 10, Gators. Play action. Looking. B. Ryan. 3-4 yards. 3rd medium. Snowing open downfield. Third and 5. 22-yard line. Come on. It's like to bring your pressure. Back off. Felipe scrambling. Got the first and some. Go, Felipe, go! That's my quarterback. That is my QB. Not trying to run out of bounds, trying to run someone over.
22-yard pickup for the first.
Tony again.
And now Tony.
Oh, stood up at the line of scrimmage. Ouch, that was a big hit.
Flexes his muscles after that tackle. You can take a picture.
Tony's feeling that one, man. Honestly, that's how you break a rib. That type of hit. Hard hit right in the unprotected area. Gee. Hope he's all right. He got the wind knocked out of him or something. He is in PAIN. Huron's getting nothing. Haven't seen Malik Davis yet, and that should be the end of the first quarter. Man, Tony is hurt. Come on, Sparkplug. You'll be good. Wrist. Holding his wrist. Anyway, 3-0 Gators. Honoring Mr. 2-Bits today. Cheerleaders wearing Mr. 2-Bit shirt. I thought about getting, but I like limited edition shirts and all. I don't know. I've seen shirts like that before with the tie and everything. Like, hey, Mr. 2-Bits, congrats to you. You know, honoring his legacy, but unfortunately, I did not get that shirt. Not this time. Hopefully, we'll have another limited edition later this year. Put it up on the wall later whenever I get my studio up and running. It was the lighting. I'm trying with this lighting right now, guys. I have limited lighting, so just give me a moment.
Experience endless inspiration with the test drive of the new all-wheel drive Mazda 3. Feel alive.
Do you love Reese's? Do you love Reese's Pieces? Well, if we got a deal for you, we're making Reese's with Pieces. Sort of like a buy one, get one free inside the thing you just got. I'm sorry, Reese's.
By the way, anyone try one of these Bang Energies? Tried them for the first time today. Tried the cotton candy, and this is the blue raz. The cotton candy one's pretty darn good. All right. See how this blue raz does. Saving the blue raz for the Gators.
It might not get me there any faster, but hey, gets me ready for football.
Man, these are good tasting energy drinks. Bang. If only I was sponsored. Sponsor me! Somebody!
You cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate. I'd be better protected from your
Man, we beat LSU with Franks last year. What are you talking about, Hunter? Come on. LSU, shoot. Texas is going to whoop LSU's butt. What's the score of that game? It's on right now. Look it up on my phone, man.
Good on you for staying cool right through the morning meeting. With dress and woven shirts now 4 for $1.
LSU's up 3-0 on Texas right now. Texas got the ball in midfield.
Almost everything else.
That's going to be a good game. I'm going to have an eye on that game. I want to see how Texas does. And then Georgia Notre Dame next week. I'm going to have an eye on that game as well. Because, I mean, we're getting free scouting on our toughest opponents. Auburn scouted. They faced Oregon. LSU, besides the SEC West for Auburn and LSU, they got a tough test in Texas. Georgia, they got a tough test in Notre Dame. Whether or not I think Notre Dame's a strong team this year or not, which I don't. I think Notre Dame's always a weak team. But, no, I think Texas is going to beat LSU tonight, honestly. And I think Georgia's going to beat Notre Dame next week. I did not think Auburn would beat Oregon. I was rooting for Oregon last week. Frank's tired. First time I've seen him.
if you're a good team, you'll find that underneath pass, just come up and make the tackle, which they did. See what the call is from Chris Sneed, the referee.
And then, I mean, don't even get me started on Florida State, guys. Dehydration. That's all I'm gonna say.
No foul on the play. Pass behind the line of scrimmage.
No foul on the play, so
All right, so it's going to be fourth down for Florida, but
we're down.
you can't put a pass in to go for it. You're like 4th and 2. The offense is staying on the field. I think
Fourth and short. Let's go for it, Dan.
It's probably aggravating. Say, let's go, guys. Let's get it done.
20 seconds on the play clock.
It was first game of the
4th and
season.
3.
It was on 30-yard line, so this is nothing. 4 for 4, 4th down.
10 seconds. You got this. Come on.
4th and 3.
Felipe. No, he did not get it. Turnover on downs. We're half a yard short. Half a yard short at least. So Felipe almost muscled his way through, though.
Playing lights out, especially on defense. Now they're going to measure this. Get a pretty good spot.
I think the spot was good. We just didn't get it.
The 46-yard line from the booth here, I think it's going to be about 4 or 5 inches short. I'll see where my eyes are from up here. I ate some carrots today, so we'll see.
Hey, Sean, what do you mean we haven't had a real offensive explosive play all year?
There you go.
The offensive explosive play all year.
There you go.
That pass he had to Hammond in the fourth quarter, that was explosive as heck. That was a 3-play, 85-yard drive, and that was the first play of that drive. Come on. Yes, we have had explosive plays. We haven't had a lot of them, but we've had some. We've only played one game. Not even a game and a half yet. A game and a quarter. Barely.
Now the quarterbacks for UT Martin combined 9 for 9, 38 yards. It's all underneath shortstop.
I mean, yeah, our running game. That's not. I wish our running game would be better too, but our offensive line is the big question mark on that side of the ball. So we don't know if the offensive line just isn't getting it and not creating holes, or if we're just calling the wrong plays. I don't know yet. It's not looking like this offensive line is a run block offensive line. It looks like they're more of a pass block offensive line. But then again, we're not even a game and a half into the season, so it's hard to judge. I like Franks because, man, that guy is so coachable. Y'all understand he didn't have a coach, not a quarterback coach, until Dan Mullen got there. Unless you consider Doug Nussmeier one. He didn't have one in high school. Franks has learned and come such a long way since Dan Mullen first got his hands on it. All right, and we still have all this year and next year of Franks too. There's still more room for growth. All right. If you flash back just 5 years, remember all the headaches Jeff Driscoll was giving us being a one-read quarterback and run? Okay, at least Felipe scans the field and then runs, all right? At least Felipe doesn't do stupid Jeff Driscoll stuff like stare down one receiver and then throw an interception. Like, come on, guys.
Cedric Brunson for the Gators. You don't want to be throwing that football in the pocket too long and if you're John back because someone's going to break free and get you. Patrick Campbell that time. That's a 300-pounder. It's just such a
Brunson. 3rd and 12. Ball and 45. Let's go defense. Let's get a turnover. Oh. Nice little floater pass. Y'all think lay out? No. Yeah, doesn't really help. Sorry, y'all. First and 10, cross 50 now. I'm not going to turn off all the lights. Y'all won't be able to see me. It's dark in this room with the lights off. CJ Henderson. You're not catching a pass on him. Oh, CJ. Should have really had that pick. Hey, this is my channel, okay? You don't need to be on this channel, all right? Don't be saying you don't need to be seeing me. This is my channel.
He's going to set up a 3rd down and 6 for UT Martin.
The thing I like and I'm impressed with UT Martin is positive games, right? Doesn't have to be big hitters, 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. 37, something manageable. And here's the thing, they're that 20-year landmine. I think if he picks up a few yards, he may keep the offense on and go forward.
Gators called timeout, 3rd and 6.
So the Gators take a timeout. And we roll with them as well. 1:40, 2nd quarter. Skyhawks, 3rd and 6 on the other side of this play.
Turn off all the what?
Introducing a razor that works differently. The Gillette Skin Guard has a guard between the blades that helps protect skin. The Gillette Skin Guard.
This football season, bring more to your
All the what?
with General Mills Tailgate Nation.
All the what? Hey, it's commercial break. I don't mind. All the what?
We are Tailgate Nation.
I'm sorry, okay? The lights aren't going off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everyone. The lights are staying as they are. There's glare on the TV, yes. There's such a thing called copyright as well. The lights got to stay on. All of the lights. Yes, like Kanye. Why? Because there's a thing called copyright. That's why. Sorry. Go ahead. Go to another and get you a bang. Everything will be good, okay?
Now fit your pocket.
Calm yourself down by getting a high energy drink.
From the makers of the #1 expandable hose in the world is another amazing pocket hose, the Silver Bullet. Just turn on the water, and the Silver Bullet inflates from pocket size to super size. Then turn off the water, and it shrinks back down to a super light pocket hose. It's putting itself away.
Got one?
No
Sweet.
flipping and whipping to clear the kinks. The Silver Bullet will never kink.
Hey, it's commercial break. I mean, do we really have anything else better to do right now?
And the Silver Bullet has no lead.
So like I said, hey, I'm in between studios. All right, whenever I get my studio, trust me, I'll try to have this problem solved. All right, but right now, y'all could just bear with me. Appreciate it. All right. I know picture quality's not great. If you want to blame anyone, blame my dad. Says TV. No, honestly, I'm visiting my parents. They're down here in West Palm Beach. I came down here to help them out for the hurricane, but Dorian decided not to really hit Florida that hard. And honestly, I volunteered for hurricane relief and seeing if they need my help in the Bahamas. So, yeah, that's why I'm at my dad's. That's why I'm using this TV. but my dad is gracious enough to let me. So thank you, Dad. Thank you, stepmom. Hey, go Gators! Gator Nation's a hot start. Crazy thing is, if I would have stayed in Orlando, where I'm from, they actually had more wind than West Palm Beach. We barely had 10-mile-an-hour wind down here. Tamika. I swear. Bye-bye, Tamika. Bye-bye. Sorry, I just got too annoyed. 3rd and 11. Woo! Got off the line. Oh, QB didn't stand a chance. David Reese and Jabari Zuniga.
And David Reese is the leader of that defensive unit, number 33. Talking to Tom Grantham about him. Loves his play, loves his leadership. That defensive unit.
Our ends just jumped at the right time there.
Just coming downhill, 3rd long.
Forced the punt.
Didn't have a chance.
Coming from all angles on that one. As we showed you at the top of the broadcast, 10 sacks by 9 different players.
Told by SEC team like since
Punting.
2008.
Rugby style punt. Gee, Freddie Swain's got to pick it up, run out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 10:50 left. I don't know why the score right now is saying 0-0. The score is 3-0 Florida. Still 3-0.
So what are we thinking
Yeah,
today?
still 3-0.
Okay, well, luckily you are in great hands.
It's a bummer. But anyways, while we got this intermission,
This deal.
if y'all do enjoy this video, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I try to give a good Gator video. I try to edit one every week, and I am making it my mission to live stream every game this year. Whether or not I have quality like this, quality like for the Miami game where I didn't even have a TV in the shot, or for future videos, it will only continue to get better this year. All right, that is my promise to you guys. Anyways, you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you know whenever I drop a video. And usually I premiere it too, so that means when I premiere it, then y'all get to watch it in real time with me. So turn on that notification bell as well. But yeah, Gators only up 3-0. I mean, come on, it's UT Martin. This is not a good team. We should be winning. We should be winning easily.
Available at Fanatics.com. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
What's honest, to sum it up, what's wrong? Well, our defense is, I don't know. Linebacker play could be better for our defense. And our offensive line is not playing great right now. I wear my sunglasses to keep the glare out of my eyes. But yes, I wear them at night too.
It's the easiest.
This offense is in the top 105. I mean,
ESPN College Football. Brought to you by
we better.
Portable Protein Snack. The more interesting way to
I won't
get
lie,
your
the
protein.
further this game's going without us getting a touchdown, I'm more concerned getting. I'll really be comfortable if we were to get 7 right here. Put them on, Beast Mode, put them on.
Derek Torres, 12 time Olympic medalists, 4 gold medals. Pretty impressive there.
All right. Got our ball on our own 8. Damian Pierce running strong.
Yeah, Pierce is a strong body runner. 5'10", 270 pounds. Broke a lot. Crucial in high school is a dynamic.
That dude is jacked.
Broke a touchdown and the rushing record in Georgia high school history. Not bad.
Dig to him again. Nowhere to go that time.
On a first down run.
Our run blocking needs to be better.
Pierce 1-2.
No, I like P. Ryan better than Pierce. He's more complete back. He catches the ball better. He blocks better. Pierce is the more powerful runner. That's for sure. But I like what P. Ryan offers as a starter. Get that edge. Go, go. Come on. There's room to run there. Oh, no. Louisiana Monroe is not beating Florida State. You're joking. Oh, my goodness. Gee. Willie Taggart, my favorite head coach. Come on, Grimes. First down. Willie Taggart. I remember because they're looking for a coach when we were. I remember when Willie Taggart came up as Florida's coach. I'm like, no. He's not ready for that big of a high-profile job. Glad we stayed away. Looking deep. It's not there. Darn it. Oh, Van Jefferson! Touchdown! Yeah! What was that about explosive plays? That's right. Felipe can throw that big, deep bomb. Another perfect throw in stride, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, my goodness. That was as beautiful as the one to Hammond last game. Oh, my goodness. Van Jefferson, 2 catches, 78 yards, 1 touchdown. 69-yard touchdown reception, which is Felipe's longest career pass. Food for thought. Gators, 10-0. Be right back.
Is 9 for 9 with 106 and that touchdown pass to Jefferson.
Which one of you ladies ordered dessert?
I did.
Strawberry chocolate!
Anything goes in Old El Paso.
Here's your Buick, sir. Actually, that's my Buick.
Your Buick doesn't have a roof rack. This is my Buick. How are we going to fit in one Buick?
Oh, what a pass. What a play. Glad we're up 10 and not just 3 anymore.
It's full of surprises. Kick off football season with Buick. Current eligible non-GM owners get 15 to 20% below MSRP on most of these Buick models.
Should be 21-0. Yeah, I know hardwire, but you know what? I'll take what I can get right now. I'm just glad that we got a touchdown. Hey, just got to take it one possession at a time, right?
Introducing a razor.
I honestly wish I could focus the camera. I can't, guys. I'm sorry. I really am. All right.
Against razor burn on the neck and irritation on the face.
This is as best as I can do. I tried messing with the camera an hour before the game, and this is the best picture I can get. It keeps fading in and out. I know the lighting's bad. Everything's bad. Yes. Sorry. I'm doing my best. Who got the touchdown? Van Jefferson.
Get where the truly one.
Felipe threw it. 69 yards. I mean, if I were to turn this light off. That better? You guys want that? All right, I'll do lighting like this. This is what you guys prefer.
Gator Shop is going down. It's 10-0 Florida. 8:35 to play second quarter after that, man. Van Jefferson.
Sure to beat Miami 67-7. Yeah, we never score that many points against Miami. You know what? Jay Gonzalez, you go ahead and you let them know, and I would be more than happy to do commentary for ESPN on TV. You go ahead and you let them know, man. All right, kick off. Let's see if they try to return this one. Nope, it's calling for fair catch, like a smart little guy this time.
Louisiana was leading Florida State moments ago, 35-31, until James Blackman hooked up with Cam Akers. When it's all said and done, 44 yards to the
You sure they're not too dehydrated over there in Tallahassee?
See that game right now on the ACC network, 38-35, late fourth quarter. Meantime, is Mac ever back? Mac Brown beat South Carolina a week ago.
Florida State and Miami. At least Miami's losing by 10. Florida State, they may lose to Louisiana Monroe. Man, it's great to be a Florida Gator, isn't it? When we were down, we were down. But, man, when we're up, everyone else is down. Guys, we're an SEC team. This is UT Martin, all right? Get a turnover. LSU up 3-0 in the second quarter. Come on, man. I love turtles. Why do you hate turtles? It's like that creepy little kid. I like turtles. All right, 2nd and 6, Gators. Can I get a turnover? Can I get a turnover? No gain. Michigan went to double overtime against Army, and somehow they didn't fall in the polls, and we fell behind 3 spots. Vanderbilt, Cincinnati, maybe give Ohio State a tough challenge on game day. 2 weeks in a row, college game day. Look like fools. There you go. Jaden Hill, other true freshman. I like Kimbrough. I like Hill, but man, Steele was I hated it when Steele transferred. I hated it so much. Speaking of chipping in for Willie Taggart, do you know how much his buyout is? It's like $17 million for him and his assistants. Like, I read that they lost FSU football lost $3 million. They had to ask their boosters for $6 million just to get their books back to even. Like, you know, Willie's turning that whole thing into the ground by not winning. Like, he's going to ruin Florida State, and they're going to be down for. I couldn't be happier. Glad they chose the wrong coach. Because we chose 2 wrong coaches in a row, and we were down for 8 years, and everyone was making fun of us.
That helps protect skin. The Gillette Skin Guard. A dazzling place I never knew. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no.
Louisiana Monroe scored again? Yeah, I feel bad for Texas A&M. Have you seen their schedule? I mean, they played Georgia and, of course, Alabama. And they just played Clemson in Clemson. Like, I feel bad for Texas A&M in their schedule. That is the toughest in the nation. It's brutal. I feel bad. The Shark Humper, McShark Humper. Captain Yellow Teeth. My dog Clarabelle can play quarterback.
The game can be rough on skin. Rehydrate and strengthen your skin to bounce back.
Clarabelle. I'm just saying. Do y'all remember the Clarabelle comment? Oh my goodness.
Strengthen skin.
Clarabelle.
For staying cool right through the morning meeting. With dress and woven shirts now 4 for $125.
If you couldn't get Peyton Manning running offense, I swear.
Plus take 50% off almost everything else. Only in Men's Warehouse.
If Florida State loses, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh man. I'm doing StatCast on my phone just so I can keep up with Florida State. I don't know. I'm surprised Tennessee knows how to win. 6:20 left in the first half over here. 10-0. Gators get the ball again near midfield. They're on 45-yard line.
So he's now a referee. He's got great experience. So a lot of crews going in. You'll notice this crew.
What do y'all think? 3 or 7 here? You getting a field goal, getting a touchdown. A Florida State wide receivers facing backwards and lined up. Oh no! Come on, that's worse than blocking each other. They're too dehydrated.
This is a tough job. It's not easy, and the game moves fast. But these guys are
Huron back there. Flash looking deep again. Hitting Huron. It's 2 yards. Yeah, well, we should be up more than just 10. But you know what? Our defense is pitching a shutout, so that's something to be proud about. I would like a turnover, though, from our defense. Make that clear. From our defense, not our offense. 6:20 left. 2nd and 8. And 2-3 yards, 3rd and 5. Oh, come on. Louisiana Monroe's on the 24-yard line. They're in the red zone. It's 3 minutes and 1 second left. They're about to either tie it or win it. In Doak Campbell. Ron Zookfield. Oh, my goodness. What a throw. Josh Hammond. Heads up throw by Felipe Franks. Good catch by Hammond. There's Trask. I saw him, number 11. That was a nice rollout to the left and fine for Hammond. Good block from Swain downfield, too. Felipe's 11 of 11. Where are the haters at now? Play action. Oh, he's got him, man. Oh, Terry Cleveland! Touchdown! Ah, I love it. I love a deep pass. I love a deep pass. These guys Tyree wide open, my man. No one within a mile. 35-yard touchdown. And it is 2nd and 10 to the FSU 14. Louisiana Monroe. McPherson, snap, hold, extra point, good. 17-0. So the answer was 7. Whoever guessed touchdown was right. Yeah! I can't believe Florida State's about to lose. Oh my goodness. James Blackman has 2 interceptions. Cam Akers, 31 carries for 158 and a touchdown, and they're losing. Wow. What a soft team, Florida State. SAWFT, soft.
Every day is game day.
Well, Florida State's about to miss back-to-back bowl games because they hired Willie Taggart. That's just fact. That's just a fact. It really is.
And in the classroom, we bring together the brightest minds to create game-changing impact.
Yeah, you can stream the game. You go to ESPN app, and you can watch just the game there. Be sure to put in your cable subscription, though.
Next week, demonstrating number 1 Clemson in the Carrier Dome to take on Teal Gators and the Orange. So for that big loss here today.
I can't wait either, but you know what? That's at the end of the year, so I'm not gonna be like that excited because I want my whole entire football season to be enjoyable, not just the last game. Louisiana Monroe tied it, 38 all. Minute 30 left. About to head to overtime, Tallahassee. No return. Touchback.
Let's go back to last year. Syracuse and Clemson trailing 13-7.
I wouldn't imagine anything would slow Wilbur Marshall down, to be honest. Dude was a freak.
Last January, guided into a 94-yard fourth-quarter scoring drive that ended with ETN's 2-yard touchdown run to get down the entry. It would have been 2 years in a row that Syracuse outside Clemson. But listen, great teams find a way to win. I know it's cliche, next man up, but you got to
5 minutes left in this first half.
Clemson did it there.
Oh, Willie.
Good team. One of the players on that ball club. First down and 10 for UT Morgan from their own 25-yard line. Logan on the carry.
Scored 7-3 over LSU. Auburn's still up 7-3. The TV's right there. You'll see it.
On the catch, Terry Williams. Well shot the first down. A gain of about 4.
34, Brunson.
Third down on the way. UT Martin.
I haven't heard of him.
52 yards of total offense so far here in this first half. Trying to hold on as we come up with 4 minutes to go. They did a nice job for the most part. Slowing the game down.
You see a lot of Sean Davis everywhere, but that guy, his frame's just not big enough. We need an enforcer type safety, but he's not a big physical safety. That should be incomplete. Yep, 4th down.
Terry Williams says he caught this ball. We'll get a great look at it here.
Tipped at the line.
The line.
He may have cradled that.
See if replay looks at that one. See if those hands are underneath.
Oh, that's catch. That's catch.
I think the kid caught the ball. I did too.
I'm going to take a look. It's a catch. All right, Florida State game. Minute 15. FC's got the ball on their own 33. Third down. This will be a first down, UT Martin.
Crew did a fabulous job. Great touch there. You clearly see Williams' hands underneath the ball. On the ground as the ball hits the hands. And to me, I think this will be a quick review.
Florida State, man. You blow a lead to Boise State, and then you go to overtime against Louisiana Monroe.
Hands over the ball. To me, ball, it's nothing but hands there. He scoops it in. Again, I always tell you this. You can usually tell by the player's reaction if they caught it or not. And he gets up immediately.
It's amazing that both Florida State and both Florida State and Tennessee were so great in like the 90s and early 2000s. Such amazing battles of me growing up and watching. And now it's like I'm an adult, and both those programs are just in turmoil. And doesn't like, especially Tennessee. Like Tennessee's been down since before Phil Fulmer left. Like. Last time they won the East was 2007. I mean, guys, it's almost a decade of Tennessee not even being division contenders. Try being a Vols fan. That must hurt. Glad I'm not. Ooh. That's true. Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, because we have lost the title game. We lost in '95 to Nebraska. Fact check. Who is that? Who is that? Sean Bullard. I fact checked you, man. We did lose in a national title game. We got thoroughly embarrassed by Nebraska, too. Beat Florida State next year. Raccoon Wolf. There's your shout out. Hello from France. Hello from America. Hello from Florida. Come on, defense. Back throwing. Oh, he missed the throw. Man, he was open. I really hope CJ Henderson didn't hurt his ankle on this. I really hope CJ didn't hurt his ankle.
Just to get the vision of Jalen Moore as the ball goes incomplete. Not a good night right now for players from Florida wearing number 1. Let's not forget that there is Tony, their star wide receiver.
What are you down for, Henderson?
First quarter with a left wrist injury.
Dan's out there too.
CJ Henderson. So that's actually Tony who's on the offense, and CJ Henderson also wears number 1, and he's the defender that is down.
I'm not happy about CJ going down. Oh my God, I'm really worried about this. That doesn't look like a good. That does not look good. The way he went down, I don't like it. I don't like it.
So hopefully he's okay. And CJ Henderson will be getting up here. It's usually coming off the field. Dan balling out there, so same to them as well. That's the one thing.
You're welcome, Raccoon Man. Man, that is a bad lower left leg injury. Gosh. Really hope he's not gone for an extended period of time, man. Like,
You have to be ready for your conference play, which is the Ohio Valley Conference for UT Martin. But again, you're not giving up. You're playing your tails off.
Sean, you're right. We will always have that. We won our first title against our biggest rival. Love it. Oh, come on. Can we guard these backs? We're in field goal range now. CJ Henderson got hurt. Which, by the way, his cousin, wide receiver Xavier Henderson, 4-star wide receiver 2020 class, is going to be visiting a lot of games since TJ's his older brother this year. By the way, 51 seconds left, and Louisiana Monroe somehow has the ball back and driving. 51 seconds left, still tied at 38. Louisiana Monroe is about to win. As we get another sack. Sorry, I'm keeping up with 2 games right now, but if Florida State loses 2 in a row, then that's just amazing. Both at home.
Finishes off Backus with the sack. Just come out and waves.
That's crazy. Brunson again, 34. Second and 17, coming up on 2 minutes left in the half. Let's keep him off the board, all right? We get the ball first at half.
Under 2 minutes to go first half.
Late game, 5-yard penalty.
Offense number 18, the 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
It is 3rd and 5 on the Louisiana Monroe 35-yard line with 37 seconds left. For anyone wondering, FSU game.
Somehow surviving against Army in a hard-fought game. Credit Jeff Funkin and staff there, and then Clemson, Alabama, no trouble for another one.
So if this goes to halftime, the Florida State game is going to overtime, I will flip it over. Let's fumble! No, they're going to call that incomplete. He tried pitching it forward. That's considered incomplete. It went forward. 4th and 5 for Monroe. 18 seconds left. 3rd and 22. They ain't in field goal range now. Get him. Get him, Zuniga. Get him. Get him. Jabari! Love it. Shoestring tackle. Shoestring sack. Woo! That motor. Oregon's down against Nevada 14-6. Wow.
You know, if you're a Florida fan, you're going to be pumped up, right? They always had a good defense, really. Think about it. Go back to 2005. 10 of the 14.
See, we'll be getting the ball back, minute 26. That's enough time to do something. Both of our last drives have been very quick scoring drives. So.
He's 6'4", about 250 pounds. He can put his hand on the ground and rush it, but he can stand up and play an outside position too, which is what I'll probably have to do in the NFL. But you know, they come at you, players after players on defense that are long, lean, athletic.
Jump up, and get down. Jump, 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 jump. All right. Time to punt. Oh, man. Inside 10 again. Good punt. All right, Monroe punts the Florida State with 10 seconds left. That's headed OT. Look at that. Texas down 10-7 against LSU now. Oklahoma's cruising. Auburn's stumbling against Tulane. Notre Dame's got a bye before Georgia. How does Notre Dame jump us in the rankings whenever they play one game and look like crap? And we played Miami, a decent team, won, and we were only favored by 7. We won by 4, and we dropped 3 spots. I don't get it. And off Pierce. Oh, Malik Davis.
Probably not going to try anything crazy, obviously, with a 17-0 lead. 2 touchdown passes thrown by Frank, 69-yarder, 35-yarder.
Now Oregon 21-6 over Nevada now. Oh, there we go. Good job, Malik. That's the 26. Going quick. 54 seconds. Still got a timeout. Come on, clock's running. Good catch. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 32, 31, 30 seconds. Good catch by Van. It's taking a sack. Last timeout. Oh my gosh, UNC's up on Miami 17-3. Miami about to turn on Diaz like Greg.
Frustrating because you want to win 50-0. We want to be up 40 at halftime. Your team always playing well. Listen, the one thing, if you're a Gator fan, okay, no turnovers. Teams are big, explosive plays, right?
See, I bet that was great, man. That's right up there with Chauncey Gardner last year in that, him doing the head in the crowd at Doak Campbell. That was pretty epic as well. Because they're Georgia and everyone based them off their recruiting class from 2 years ago. I know we beat LSU in Michigan last year. I know you ain't got to tell me. No respect. Come on, Felipe. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds, Freddie. Got out of bounds.
That's a tremendous job of Freddie Swain there.
Come on, man. We just need 15 yards, and McPherson can have the. McPherson's got the leg. It's just like Eddie. That guy's got a cannon attached to his hip. 12 seconds. Felipe, 14 of 14, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Where the haters at?
175 yards and 2 touchdowns.
9, 8, 5. Now we only have time for either a quick out or a Hail Mary. Yeah, I don't. I don't feel sorry for Florida State fans. They deserve it. They deserve it as much as Georgia fans deserve it. I hate Georgia fans more than Florida State fans. Ah.
He has an arm. I think we're about to see this thing sail to the end zone. Last play of the half.
Drafted by the Boston Red Sox. Goes a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. What do we have here?
Franks is playing better than a lot of quarterbacks this year. People just aren't giving him the credit he deserves. All right, halftime here, guys. I'm off on that Florida State game, so give me 1 second.
Expected with a 17-0 score by the Gators with the lead and the ball is still in the second half. That's how it is with 17-0.
ACC Network.
Join Kevin, the native, and Jim in the studio for the halftime broadcast of these messages.
For a snack with perfect harmony, it tastes a mix.
Oh my goodness.
Find inspiration in every mile. The Mazda CX-5 Turbo. Feel alive.
You want to see mine the other game?
Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp is back for just
Yeah, I'm trying to find
$15.99.
Florida
Get
State.
all the shrimp you
Oh, I
want,
don't
any
know
way
about
you
that.
want, like new sriracha honey.
They're going to overtime against Louisiana Monroe.
Shrimp, classic shrimp scampi, and more. Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp is $15.99. Hurry in.
I'm a party guy.
Not
That game day, my moves are my money maker. The more cars I stuff into this yard, the more money I
I have
make.
no idea what channel it's on.
Yeah. Come on,
Florida
now, you got
State.
this. There you go.
It may not be on TV.
ACC Network.
Hey, Chief
You know what it might be? You understand it may have already run past the time stamp.
It has. What do you know what the ACC Network is?
Maybe not.
So
You
there's
have to
still
Google it
2
real quick.
seconds to go.
Hey, we got an extra 2 seconds in the Gator game in halftime. What?
Florida. And now they're going to have a chance here to take a shot, Brady, when in essence, even after you made that catch, you might have been hung up behind because replay stopped it. Yeah. So really, you think, replay would stop it and would benefit UT Martin. It doesn't. It benefits the Gators. I mean, to me, he clearly caught it. I don't really know what you're reviewing there. How the clock runs to get the ball off here. France is going to
Go in the end zone, Felipe. Incomplete. That's his first incompletion of the game. There's a flag down. We're not done yet. Oh, yeah, we are. Halftime.
Frank says, geez, thanks a lot. I was about 15 for 15. Well, we got to see his arms, Frank, because I thought we did that play before. Kevin Connors and Ariel Archer, Jim Moore in the studio. The halftime reports coming up.
Ah.
For a snack with perfect harmony. It takes a mix.
I can't find it. Can you try finding it for me, please, Sam?
Yeah, I can't do that. But it's wicked channels.
Feel alive.
Shrimp, yeah. Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp is back for just $15.99. Get all the shrimp you
What
want,
network
any
do you
way
have?
you want. Like new sriracha honey shrimp, savory grilled teriyaki shrimp, classic shrimp scampi, and more. Red
Yours?
Lobster's Endless Shrimp is $15.99. Hurry in.
I'm a party guy. And on game day, my moves are my money maker. The more cars I stuff into this yard,
One more network. No.
ACC
Come on, now,
Network.
you got this. There you go. Oh, yeah, right over there. Hey, Chief Parky, get what you pay for. And if you got flat rate car insurance, you might end up paying for this yourself. So get off stage and be better protected from mayhem.
Darn ACC Network for being.
Okay. ACC Network. Comcast. Here's
Comcast.
how to watch Florida State UM. ACC Network Comcast deal in limbo. Comcast. We don't even
It's in
have
Comcast.
We're using Uverse. That Comcast? No, we're AT&T.
Well, unfortunately, don't have ACC Network. But let's check the score anyways. Anyone else got it? I'll tell you what, Felipe's looked really good so far. All right, he's hitting the guys his need to. High completion percentage.
I'm just okay. Get a better than just okay unlimited plan. With Spotify Premium included on America's
I'm telling you, Felipe's the best quarterback we've had probably since John Brantley. Criticize Brantley all you want. That guy was a good quarterback. He wasn't great for our system. Didn't have that much success because he kept getting hurt, but still, he's a good quarterback. I'd rather have him than Driscoll or. Man, don't even get me started on Jeff.
They're not on Uverse. They're feeling place with Uverse.
Certainty. Explore thousands of
July
promotional
29th.
products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint. For certain.
We've seen some blowouts. We've seen some wacky games. We've seen some.
FSU's got the ball 3rd and 1 on the 4.
College football season, LSU, Texas, under the bright
First
lights
possession
in
of
Austin.
overtime.
First quarter, Keontae Ingram, who he drops when
Why did he drop
LSU
that?
takes over on downs. Later in the first, 4th and goal, Texas again. But the Bayou Bengals scuffle.
Wow. 3 turnovers on the 1-yard line for Texas.
LSU takes over on downs. Second quarter, coach Sam Ellinger, Brennan Eagles.
What a
55 yards.
You don't see this often against LSU's defense. Misplay ball in the air by the secondary. Truly a great college secondary.
All right, touchdown Florida State. They punch it in. Score first.
6 yards. It's been as good as advertised over on ABC. 10-7. LSU on top.
Cam Akers running it in.
Jim Moore, Emmanuel Acho. I'm Kevin Connors.
You know what? As bad as the Will Greer situation was, because it was so bad, it probably gave us Dan Mullen. So not getting Greer and getting Mullen instead, I mean, that's a bigger win because we don't have McShark-Humper as our coach. I'd rather have a good coach, especially a good quarterback coach, to where you can go out and find a good quarterback rather than just have one good quarterback with a terrible coach. So very unfortunate.
It's 10-7 right now. You can see it again over on ABC. Busy night around the rest of the nation. Why don't we get you up to
Oh, it's
speed?
highlights from Seminoles.
Louisiana Monroe. It's James Blackman, DJ Matthews, 7-yard touchdown. Seminoles led by 10, but then Josh Johnson, 1-yard touchdown. Louisiana Monroe is in front.
You know, you want to give credit to Louisiana Monroe, but you can't help but shake your head at Florida State.
Later in the quarter, Blackman.
Oh, that's all you can do is just shake your head at Florida State.
Yards. After the collapse a week ago against Boise State, Florida State is currently in overtime, tied at 38. But here's Akers, coach, on the short run.
Just scored. Monroe's ball right now, and it's 2nd and goal from the 5 for Louisiana Monroe.
Keep you updated on that. Meantime, Oklahoma, South Dakota, Jalen Hurts, Charleston Rambo.
So sweet. You got receivers.
Touchdown, Louisiana Monroe.
35-0. Boomer on top.
Will they go for 2 for the win? Oh,
Two TD passes. This one to Jacob Breland.
Wide open, and Herbert finds him. Guy's got a nice arm. He's got a gun. He's got talent.
No problem, Ray.
Oregon's going to capitalize on that.
Leading this game 28-6. Meantime, Buffalo, Penn State, scoreless.
I know Felipe was an LSU commit, and he flipped to Florida.
Lions defense is going to jump on it. They would take
Yes, C.J. Henderson got hurt. It looked serious.
Clifford going up top and hooking up with Jahan Dotson.
Good ball here by Clifford. And this
Game over. Louisiana Monroe missed the extra point.
can't have busts like that like Buffalo had right there.
But this is not exactly
No. It just says PAT missed on here.
Barasa and Buffalo is going to take the lead at the half.
There we have busted coverage here by Penn State. Something you don't see a lot out of.
Game over.
Hashtag Bulls Mafia there.
Was it blocked?
Michigan.
Does anyone know?
Western Michigan, Brian, the work lead of that
Florida State just won. 45-44. Final.
Defense is going to be there, but they're getting a little bit of offense.
Free shoes U survives in OT.
What is going on with the uniform? Yes, right.
Man, oh man.
Auburn and Tulane.
Well, Miami's still getting their butt whooped by 2 touchdowns, so there's still that. It was blocked.
This is going to be a great story to follow.
I knew that LSU Texas game would be good, honestly. Texas, it just showed on there. They had a drop on 4th down. Should have been a touchdown. And then Ellinger tried running it in from the 1. I mean, they got stood up 2 goal line stands. They should be up a lot right now on LSU. I said Texas should take care of LSU, didn't I? Oh, yeah, of course LSU's defense is better, but, Texas. Oh, yeah, of course LSU's defense is better, but, Texas. Remember how explosive that offense was at Houston with Tom Herman? Like Tom Herman, I knew he was the right coach for Texas. This is what, year 3 for him? It's about right. I can't wait for the Red River Rivalry this year. Jalen Hurts, Sam Ellinger, Tom Herman, Lincoln Riley. That'll be a good game to watch. Terry Wilson, QB for Kentucky, is hurt. How hurt? Like, season-ending hurt? How'd he get hurt? I'm not watching the game. I don't know. Oh, Willie don't have. Willie, as soon as they can afford to fire him, he will be out. But Florida State's going to be paying Willie, for a long time. All right. And I'm not talking financially. Like this is going to have a lasting impact on that program. That's no good for FSU, but that is very, very good for UF. Think about the recruiting advantages, guys. I mean, people want to go to places that are winners. People like winners. FSU, that's a losing school right now. Florida is the winning school in the state. That and UCF. But if you want to go to a real school, you go to Florida.
Stress can affect our minds. I call this stress. Stress can also affect our bodies.
I saw that. I remember that game. What was that? The Fiesta Bowl or the Sugar Bowl against Georgia last year? Texas really improved me. And improved the heck out of me by beating Georgia.
Physically and emotionally. Body and mind. Sync together all the way. That's better.
I know, Tally. I know that his buyout is so expensive. 17 season this year. All right. At least it'll be by probably season's end at earliest. But man, by that time the damage is done.
My dad told me like he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
Sad to say the Pats going to get another ring with AB. Yeah, well, I hope AB keeps being whack job AB and the Patriots decide that he's not worth the trouble. All right, because man, I do not want to see Tom Brady have another Randy Moss type receiver. All right, and that's what Antonio Brown will be if he decides to get his act together in New England. Like, no one wants to see that. We're tired of the Patriots. All right. Unless you're a Patriots fan, you're tired of the Patriots, especially with them in the Super Bowl. Last 3 years in a row. Come on.
Chicken of the sea. Tuna infused with real herbs and spices. Packed with 20 grams of protein. And good to go.
Yo, that's what's up, Mackenzie. You actually played with Felipe in high school? In Crawfordville? That's awesome.
Kevin Connors, Jim Mora, Emmanuel Acho, Mazda halftime report. Texas A&M and Clemson. It was a little weird. Trevor Lawrence wasn't exactly Trevor Lawrence a week ago.
So Wilson's back on offense for Kentucky.
Throwing right, phenomenal throwing catch right there, and that's why Trevor Lawrence is one of the best in college.
Justin Ross hauled in. Speaking of one of the best in college, Coach T. Higgins.
Oh my goodness, Trevor Lawrence. I watched a lot of this game. Trevor Lawrence, that guy is a great quarterback, and he's just a true sophomore. Like, year and a half, tank for Trevor. Like, the NFL team would be smart. They would tank for the next year and next 2 years for him, or tank for Tua this year. Colorado, 96-yard play against Nebraska. Wound up beating Nebraska. Where are those Scott Frost? Like, I remember when people were like, Scott Frost, Chip Kelly. Yeah, how's Scott Frost doing at Nebraska? How's Chip Kelly doing at UCLA? Dan's doing better at Florida.
That's college football for you right there.
Tied at 31, in OT, 34-31 game.
Oh, Clemson's still the team to beat, man. I'd say Alabama probably has the edge, but Alabama may wear themselves out in practice by the time they face Clemson at the end of the year. Alabama's really banged up right now.
Jonathan Taylor is a man amongst the boys. Just a phenomenal effort by him all day.
4-yard touchdown run, this time from 2 yards out. He also on a touchdown, 17 yards from Jack.
LSU retakes the lead, 13-7.
Badgers dominated this one, coach, from start to finish.
This is a good football team. They're throwing the ball well. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor, one of the best backs in the land. And I love his patience.
I can't. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Can't get any closer.
2011 with consecutive games, 2
61-0 the final. Inside the big house, it was a stunner. Army and Michigan. Kelvin Hopkins pass intercepted by Laverne Hill.
Why, Arch? I mean, what are you doing? Just run the football. Army is to Brad and your buddy.
Yeah, keep in mind, Trevor Lawrence, like, week one's week one, but, like, A&M, that's a good team. All right? Like, A&M is a hard-fought, well-coached team.
Zach Charbonnet, so they take over on downs, a chance to win it here. Closing seconds, Cole Talley, 50 yards, no. We're going to overtime.
You played Uno with Tom Brady in high school?
The ball in the red zone, and this is a little bit more like it, right? Kelvin Hopkins Jr. on the score.
This is what you do. They control the line of scrimmage up front. They make it easier on Kelvin Hopkins to take it to the end zone.
Made it 21-14, but Michigan's turn in overtime. Coach Charbonnet, the true freshman, third touchdown today.
Yeah, he's got great patience behind the line of scrimmage. When he finds the hole, though, he's quick to hit it.
21-21. Michigan took the lead on a field goal. One last gasp for the Black Knights. 3rd and 11. Hopkins sacked.
Why, Arch? Why? That's what they get, Coach. You know better than to throw the ball. 3rd and 11, run the ball, get into a 46-yard field goal, and give yourself a chance.
Great effort by Army, but they come up short 24-21, and Michigan fans breathe a sigh of relief. Meantime, Alabama, Coach Jerry Judy, 8 catches, 3 of them for touchdowns.
You just can't stop this kid. He's big, he's physical, he's athletic, he plays with great confidence. So fun to watch.
62-10, Bama beats New Mexico State. Meantime, DeAndre Swift, 6 carries, 67 yards.
George.
Yeah, that's a bad man. He's one of my favorite players to watch. He's just too fast.
Terry Wilson's back. Okay.
17. How about the Hairy Dogs? Justin Fields, 4 total touchdowns.
Justin Fields, Georgia. Shouldn't have let him go. Thank you for letting him go.
Still throws it well.
Cincinnati did not compete. Meantime, Maryland.
Well, Maryland putting the thump on Syracuse today. 63-20.
63-20. The Terps win.
Dang.
This halftime report is presented by Mazda. Feel alive.
I've had enough of people declare, like, yeah, last year he declared we're back, but it's like, yeah, Texas, you're not back till you win your conference, man. Like, I would love to say Florida's back, but I'm sorry, the last 2 times we won our division, it was by default. I mean, to be honest, we just earned the right to get waxed by Bama and Atlanta. The last 2 times we won the East, so it's like we're not back yet. So, not saying we're back, but and not just a Peach Bowl title because we won that, or a Sugar Bowl, or Fiesta Bowl, or whatever bowl they were in. I think the Sugar Bowl, right?
This hot rod runs on unleaded, but this mom runs on the new 2 for $4 super snacks from DQ. I can mix and match my 2 favorite snacks with this.
Thank you for staying with me for halftime. I appreciate it, y'all.
Thank you. Happy taste.
So if you go ahead, hit that subscribe, thumbs up if you haven't already before. Greatly be appreciated by me. Doing the best I can with the TV. Yeah, lighting, bad.
You control your home loan term. Anywhere from 8.
Apologize for that, but I am doing my best here.
Can help you finish paying off your mortgage in a time frame that works best for you. And by taking years off the loan, you'll potentially save.
It's like Jalen Hurts, man. Lincoln Riley. I say Dan Mullen's great QB. Riley just seems to get it when it comes to these kids. And, if he can turn Jalen Hurts into a Heisman and have 3 Heisman winning quarterbacks in back-to-back years, that's one heck of an accomplishment. I mean, that's unbelievable. All right? It's already unbelievable that, Kyler Murray and Baker won it back-to-back. Like, that's already hard. Heck of a game with Baker.
It's hard to breathe. Sleeping is awful. My doctor told me about Navage for allergy relief without drugs.
Navage relieves congestion fast by pouring saline in one nostril and out the other.
I think it's all about with Alabama is you can't let Bama dictate the pace first. You got to be the ones to attack first. You do it like you got to take the first shot. You got to go for the big wrist throws. You got to go out and, it's like what Mike Tyson says, everyone's got a plan so they get punched in the mouth. That's what you need to do to Alabama. Is you need to go out there, just score fast, score often, and just sock them in the mouth. Give them something they're not expecting. That is key to beating Bama. If you look back at all of Bama's losses, Bama either gets in the way of themselves, have a lot of turnovers, or they just they start out not in a controlling fashion. So, I mean, just everyone's got a plan so they get punched in the mouth. It's one of my favorite quotes, Mike Tyson.
You can double your order. Just get a separate fee. Come on, dump the heavy old hose. Get the ball.
Say like, oh, Felipe's got one incompletion. That's because of Hail Mary. Like, yes, it's UT Martin, but 14 to 15 is still 14 to 15, no matter who you're throwing it to or who you're throwing it against. It's still impressive. And considering the crappy Florida quarterbacks that we've had since Tim Tebow, it's very impressive. You get the ball first, and we still got a shutout going on. Quarterback has one incompletion. That was the last pass he threw. Yeah, we're only up 17-zip, but we are controlling this game.
They made him run that play again at the end, so he ended up with an incomplete pass. Listen, looked good, protected the ball, no turnovers, took the vertical shots.
Yes, we need a better running game. That's for sure.
With Felipe Frank's play, you got to be happy if you're a Gators fan. He ran the ball as well, which I know makes Dan Mullen happy.
Oh, that was a beautiful throw.
Right.
Oh, that was a beautiful throw.
Right.
Yeah.
That one was also a beautiful throw. As much as I love Tebow, his deep passes were always ugly looking. Just wobbly spirals. Felipe's got a nice deep ball. Tight spiral.
In that first half for the Florida Gators, and you know they had a play in the first drive where the guy slipped and
Tate Martell already called for him, despite that freshman playing so well against Florida. How do we have 83 rushing yards? It feels like we have way less than that, doesn't it? Guess minus Felipe's big run, we don't really have that much. Well, Felipe can pretty much throw the distance of the field. That guy's got a cannon on his arm. All right, go. Beginning of the second half. Let's go Gators. Getting the ball. And returnable. Tyree. He's got some room. Oh, look at that block from Traven Grimes. Woo, pushed him on the ground. What a return from Cleveland. Ball in midfield.
35 yards, opened up the second half. Great field position for the Gators.
Got Tyree.
We talked about Frank, so we came back here at the half. It's the one completion at the end of the half. So they made a catch in UT Martin territory.
Felipe out there again with Ryan, first unit still.
And it did. Hollywood got up to the line of scrimmage.
15 is pretty darn good, if you ask me.
Now the first
Double play action. Looking deep, not there. Running, directing, throwing. Grimes. Got something out of it. That's the growth and the maturity right there. He didn't panic. Could have thrown it away, but he didn't. Instead, pointing to his receiver, telling him to get upfield, throws it to him for positive gain. That's growth and maturity in a quarterback, all right? Felipe wasn't doing that when Mac and Nuss were coaching him. Those are the little things that win games right there. It's time to give it to Ryan. About 5 yards. I think Traven Grimes will stay. I think our wide receiver, I don't really see one wide receiver, not from wide receiver.
You need to dominate the line of scrimmage against UT Martin. There's no two ways about it. You got to get off the ball. You got to win.
I could see Pirine declaring, but I don't think he will. Oh no, Miami's about to score. Felipe looking deep, throwing deep. Got Grimes. Oh. Flag. Pass interference.
Yeah, the back judge threw a flag at Devontae Moore there, number 2. That's interference. Defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Just take a look at it here. He's got that right hand up on the shoulder. That's what the back judge is looking at. Really, that's what he called. Remember, you technically don't have to turn around and play the ball.
TJ, I haven't heard anything.
4 penalties for UT Martin with 30 yards.
It's all right. Almost in the red zone now. Pirine. Oh. This should probably be holding.
He's going to call for holding here, I believe. The officials talked about it. There are 2 fouls by the offense. Holding, number 72, that money is declined. Shot block, number 67, and number 61.
15 yard.
Will be enforced 15 yards from the previous spot.
Personal foul.
Caster takes one time, right? Yeah, that's what I just said. And, last week, or first game of the season for them, there was a bunch of mistakes, right? Yeah, they played pretty well without 2 big mistakes there. Obviously,
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
You take the illegal chop block. You can't be engaged with a defender up high and someone come underneath the ball. That's what the lineman.
First and 25. Ball on the 36.
So first down at 25 now from the 36.
Let's go, Franks. You're on, making a man miss. Getting some extra yards out of it.
Besides those 2 good pass plays, that was a breakdown here. That's really well. Yeah. Second and 15.
Looking for the end zone.
Yeah. Second and 15.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he's got him. Oh! Kyle Pitts almost got it. Franks threw it late. He had him.
And Frank's got to throw that ball falling away because he had pressure on him. So the ball sailed a little bit.
Oh, he would have been in bounds too.
It's in danger of getting picked up. I know it almost gets brought in there, but boy, that's one where your defensive secondary, your eyes get like sausages. That ball, you can pick it off.
That one could have been picked for sure. Miami only got a field goal after the big play. Of course. It's Miami. Down to the 2-yard line. I'll tell you, man, our wide receivers are just weapons. Middle of the field. He's a big physical guy, too. Speaking of big and physical, Felipe, quarterback runs to the 1. Second and goals, punch it in.
This is an attitude play. Second and goal, we're at the 1. We'll give it to our back. We're going to run downhill. We're going to smash it.
Yeah, this is smash mouth. We're stronger than you. Stop us right now.
You got to do this in SEC play as well, right?
SEC big boy football. This is big boy football. This is big boy football. This is big boy football. Malik Davis, first touchdown of the year. Seven plays, 51 yards, 3 minutes, 8 seconds off the clock. Keep in mind, we had a 1st and 25 and overcame that. Hey, Hardwired's like what you said. Wear him down the first half. Take it to him. Hey, Hardwired's like what you said. Wear him down the first half. Take it to him in the SEC opponent. You show him what SEC football is all about, all right? You dig in, you run it down the hill, and you get the yard.
That is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But also, it actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback, it helps you drive safely, giving you the power to actually lower your costs. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. You know the truth.
Love you guys. Be back in a second.
Experience endless inspiration with the test drive of the new all-wheel drive Mazda 3. Feel alive.
Fine. No one leaves the table till you're finished. Fine. We'll sleep here. It's the easiest because it's the cheesiest. Kraft for the win.
That's crazy. So, I just saw the replay of the missed extra point that let Florida State win. And the guy just shanked it. He shanked it. He just shanked the heck out of it. Florida State was gifted a win. Oh, my gosh. How do you get that lucky in overtime? Kicker missing an extra point. Yes, everyone does, Tally. Everyone does. All right. You are correct, sir. Y'all caught me. And no return. Touchback. 24-0. Still got a shutout going on, Gators. So here's got a fantasy team. How's their fantasy team looking? Tell you what, on one of my fantasy teams, I got Eddie Piñero as my kicker. Gave me 3 points on Thursday. Oh, Antonio Brown, don't get me started. Let's go defense. Haven't heard much of Jonathan Greenard yet today. Speaking of the devil, he gets the tackle. Antonio Brown, Patriot. By the way, UT Martin has 4 rush yards. 4. Quattro. I know he retired 2 weeks ago. Crazy, right? Pick it. Close. They're Nate. Here, Elam, number 5. 3 sacks, 6 tackles for loss. Tonight. Where's zone? Got it. 4th down. Hey, look, here at Elam, Jaden Hill, Chester Kimbrough, all of them had their names called today. Yeah, Kahir Elam. At the ball, 34 start. How do you gangster? Sorry, man. I don't play Fortnite, so I can't give you a shout out with Fortnite in your name. I can't. Sorry. I don't play that game. I haven't seen much of Andrew Chatfield. Elam, obviously, Elam's covering for CJ Henderson. I mean, CJ's guy, he's out. It's just the one thing that his injury is. Did not look good in real time.
Savory grilled teriyaki shrimp, classic shrimp scampi, and more. Red Lobster's endless shrimp is $15.99.
Could be just sprained. Could be a fracture. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I've seen enough sports to know how the player reacts. Something seems to be serious, and they were treating it as serious.
The game can be rough on skin. Rehydrate and strengthen your skin.
Tell you what, man, that would be a very big bummer to lose CJ. Blitz. Pick it up. I know. Feel so.
Infused with real herbs and spices.
I don't lie. Since I was a kid. I mean, in my feels.
All in one place. touchofmodern.com. You bring something new and unexpected to your life every day. So go to touchofmodern.com.
All right, Felipe's back in. 20-7. Throw it away. Throw it away. Flags on the field. Snap the ball, come on. Buffer. Out to Hammond. Staying in bounds. Fine, push out. Down.